Well, Amy, so much action around the W. Let's kick it off with some WNBA All-Star. The starters are in. What do you make of that?
Well, I love that fans get 50% of the vote, of course, media and players as well. But when you look at the starting five, I mean, of course, it's packed and fully loaded. Let's kick it off with Jonquel Jones, who's the reigning MVP right now, leading Connecticut 15-9. Candace Parker going back to Chicago. Nneka Ogwumike. And first-time All-Stars, Kelsey Plum, who is having an incredible year for Vegas. Jackie Young also. And how about Sabrina Ionesco? This is the one that I think we've all been waiting for, her first-time All-Star appearance. But the New York Liberty, who started with a 7-game losing streak, are now 7-3 in their last 10. So I'm excited to see not only her in Chicago at All-Star Weekend, but also just the remainder of the season.
Absolutely. I can't wait to watch Sabrina. That's one of my favorite players in the W. We do have to get to a more serious matter off the court that affects WNBA players, but it also affects every single woman across the world. I don't care if you live in America or you're outside of America. You know, here in Canada, it still affects us as well. That is the overturn of Roe v. Wade. What do you make of the situation?
The day before the decision, we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Title IX, fighting for equality for women. And it's enraging. It's hard to believe that now in the U.S., women have lost their constitutional right to make their own decisions about their own body regarding their own health care. And for the WNBA women, here we go again. They are constantly on the forefront of fighting for things. Let's not forget Breonna Taylor and advocating her murders. Let's not forget right now seeing the way they're pushing for Brittany Griner, flipping a Senate in Georgia. I mean, they're constantly working and fighting, and these are why these women are superheroes off the court. So here we go again. I think right now you're seeing rage. I think you're seeing, of course, the comments and posts and the heartbreaks on Twitter. But really, these women understand that this is about going to the polls and electing leaders who are going to make the right decisions. And they know the work for fighting for equality for women and the basic human rights of making decisions. There's so much work to be done. And I really hope that we see more from just tweets from male athletes.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's time to fight for each other.
Absolutely. Well, we saw LeBron James tweeting about it, of course, but you know, it's such a heavy burden for women to carry this on our own. And it's not just a woman's issue, it's an everybody issue as well. Because if we can't have bodily autonomy over our own bodies and decisions are made by men over what women should do, where is the line, okay? You know, it has to be more than a tweet. You have to have your voice heard at the polls. So we gotta keep that in mind, and the WNBA has been at the forefront of that, of course, but it's continuing to be as well. And it's definitely not something that they're gonna lose sight of in the future.